Hello everyone. So in this video I am going to tell you about how will you identify under the microscope that which type of white blood cell are you seeing. So let's first move to this slide. So can you see here that a particular this type 1, it has a multi nuclear lobes, multi-lobulated it is, means you see 3 to 5 nuclear lobes in it. You can count. So here as you see 3 to 5 nuclear lobes means it is multinucleated. So whenever under the microscope you see that the cell is multinucleated, it means that you are seeing the neutrophils. You are seeing the neutrophils. So it is a neutrophil. How you identify it? Because in this you see that there were 3 to 5 nuclear lobes were there. 3 to 5 nuclear lobes were there, means it is multinucleated. So neutrophils were multinucleated, and in this way you can identify under the microscope. And you can also see in this also, in this cell also, there were 3 nucleus, means here 3 to 5 nuclear lobes. Normally in the neutrophil you see 3 to 5 nuclear lobes. Neutrophils were multinucleated. So this is about the neutrophil. Now next move to the another image under the microscope. So as you see this image under the microscope, you see that it is the nucleus is almost cover the all the cell. So means this is a cell and the nucleus is also the enlarged in shape, means nucleus and cytoplasm ratio is equal. So here the it is a lymphocytes, it is a lymphocyte. So it is a lymphocyte because nucleus and the particular shape of the cell is equal in size. So this is a lymphocyte. In this way you can identify it under the microscope that it is equal, the nucleus size is almost equal to the cell size. So this is lymphocyte. Now next image. So in the next image, as you see here under the microscope, you look that it is a particular orange red granules were present inside it. As you see here, as you see here that there were particular granules were seen. So it orange and red granules were seen, and the shape of the nucleus is like this shape as you see here. So as you see the shape of the nucleus is like this. So it means that it is a eosinophil. It is a eosinophil. And how you identify? Because it there were orange and red granules you are seeing in this image, and also you are seeing a spectacle shaped nucleus. So you are seeing the spectacle shaped nucleus. So in eosinophil, orange and red granules were seen, and also you are seeing that there were a spectacle shaped nucleus, spectacles shaped nucleus. So for the eosinophil you are seeing that a spectacle shaped nucleus is present, and there were orange red granules is present. As you can watch it now that there were orange red granules were present and the nucleus is in the spectacle shaped. So this is a image of the eosinophil under the microscope. You can identify it now very easily. Now next move to the another image. So the another image is like this. So in this image you see that it is a there were coarse blue granules were there. In the eosinophil there were orange and red granules, where in this image you see the coarse blue granules, blue and blackish color granules you are seeing. So in this there were coarse blue, black granules were seen, and you are also, and they are obscuring the nucleus. So they are obscuring the nucleus, means you can not easily see the nucleus here. So they are obscuring the nucleus. They are obscuring the nucleus, and course blue black granules were there. Blue black granules were there, while in the eosinophil there were orange red granules were seen. So it means that it is a basophil. It is a basophil. You are seeing under microscope basophil. So basophil, B for basophil and B for blue black granules. B for blue black granules and B for basophil. So in basophil you see the blue black granules. So now let's move to the next image. So the next image is of this one. Next image is of this one. So here as you see that it is the nucleus in this is in this shape. It is in the this shape, means it is in a reniform nucleus, or you can say a kidney or a bean shaped nucleus is seen here. Now please look it very carefully. You are seeing a nucleus in a reniform or a kidney or a bean shaped nucleus you are watching. So here you are seeing the bean formed nucleus. So for this what I am going to write that it is a monocyte. So basically, so as we see here that it is a monocyte because its nucleus is of reniform, or we can say kidney form or bean shape. So reniform nucleus, or we can say kidney or bean shaped nucleus is seen in monocytes. Kidney or bean shaped nucleus is seen in monocytes. So in this way you can identify the microscopic image of a monocyte. Now next one is this one. So as we see here that it is a plasma cell. It is a plasma cell, and this we see a perinuclear halo. In this we see a perinuclear halo is seen here, and in this a cartwheel chromatid is seen. Like this is a, in this a cartwheel chromatid is seen. So for this it is a plasma cell. So it is a plasma cell. So how we identify it? In this we see a lot of eccentric nucleus is there. Eccentric nucleus is there in this, and in this there is a cartwheel chromatid. Cartwheel chromatid is seen in this, and also in this you see a perinuclear halo. Perinuclear halo is seen in this. Perinuclear halo is seen in this. This is a perinuclear halo space, and here you see a cartwheel chromatid is seen here, and the nucleus is eccentric, means the nucleus is not in the center, it is eccentric nucleus. It is eccentric, means the nucleus is not in center. So these were the features of the plasma cells. So perinuclear halo, why there is perinuclear halo? So why it is perinuclear halo? So for this you must remember that due to increase of Golgi apparatus, due to increase of Golgi apparatus, the nucleus is perinuclear halo is seen due to increase in Golgi apparatus structure. So due to increase in Golgi apparatus, we see this perinuclear halo space. So these were the identification point for the white blood cells, that how we identify it. Now I am going to show you one image in which we have to identify all these white blood cells. So here this is a image. So how we can identify it? So first, as it is this image, we see that orange red granules were there. So orange red granules were seen in this. So when you see the orange red granules, it means that it is eosinophil. It means that it is eosinophil. Now in this we see that there were lot of nucleus. So lot of nucleus means it is a multinucleated structure. So it is a neutrophil. It is a neutrophil. Why? Because we see a 3 to 5 nuclear lobes in this. We see a 3 to 5 nuclear lobes in this. Now what is this? So in this we see a kidney shaped, bean shaped nucleus is there, and kidney or bean shaped nucleus is seen in a monocyte. So bean shaped, or we can say kidney shaped nucleus is seen in the monocyte. So in monocyte we see a kidney shaped or bean shaped nucleus, and in this we see a band like structure. In this we see a band like structure. So it is also a kidney or a bean shaped nucleus. So it is also a monocyte. And now in this image we see that it is a lymphocyte because the size is almost equal to the cell of the cell of white blood cell. So nucleus is equal to the cell, so it is a lymphocyte. It is a lymphocyte. So these were the identification. So in and one the last one, so here as we see here that it is a basophil. It is a basophil because blue or black granules were seen in it, because blue or black granules were seen in it, and B for blue black and B for basophil. So it is a basophil. Here we see a red orange granules, so it is a eosinophil. In this we see a lot of nucleus, so it is a neutrophil. In this we see a size is equal to the nucleus, so it is a lymphocyte. And in the monocyte we see a kidney shaped nucleus or a bean shaped nucleus, so it is a monocyte. So I hope you get benefit of this video. Thank you. Bye bye.